face, you need to move on. Alright, hey, well baby, I'm okay. I can tell we wouldn't mesh by the words that you say. Multiple bank account holder, non-business disclosure. Frequent rodeo, but it's not my first rodeo. I rode mostly roller coasters. Wild rides with ups and downs, I can't do it over, save myself. Wise man, life explains itself. Left the nest and had to raise myself. Got a mission in cars, don't do the same thing, expecting different results. Can't listen to y'all, weapons wiser. Red flag recognizer, kept it solid. No human tape recorder, kept it silent. Blessed with knowledge from the extra mileage. Game spitter, third eye healer, make you recognize it. Control my health more, know myself more. Look. I still indulge his anties and such. Also ask a Wanda, so don't get your panties in a bunch. Life's a challenge, my advice is balance. Like a challenge, results may be quite astounding. My sound nostalgic, show you how to wear it well, I'm a stylist. I know life and know what I know. Bad vibes, sister, I gotta go. Get from round it, hits from round shit. I deserve royalty, so with my royalties, I should get a palace, chips are solid. Window view, volcanic mountain. At a distance, different surrounding, cause chill need different around them. More cheers and toast and less moments of silence. Speak the truth and that's the moment you silence. Constant chaser of money, can't take nothing from me. My Audemars is money, no AP. Life like AP, shit can get ugly. Call of y'all some dummies, life can be a trip. It's like falling off of something. Shut you down early, call them all on Sunday. I do an awesome job, not calling y'all for nothing. Self-reliant how I function. Depending on my independence, slightly reptilian. Blending in the village, Sicilian bitch. Inhabitant, inherit new traditions. Preparing food in kitchens. Every day I eat good from my brilliant decisions. Every night I sleep good cause I completed missions. All my women tell me I got too many bitches. Malik, you look suspicious. You crave for my attention. So now you're about to get it. I tried to be dismissive, but you was too relentless. To me, the shit ridiculous. Ain't no pussy where my dick is. Nigga, I'm a nigga. Worry about the bitches, or worry about Corona. Go suck the thumb in Kona. Ain't no tricking me, even if a nigga didn't speak. I reap what's sent to me through energy. I squinch by the pinch to see facial display of disbelief. I reap what's sent to me through energy. I squint by the pinch to see facial display of disbelief. Me and you will never get along. Get the fuck up out my face, you need to move on. Alright, hey, well baby, I'm okay. I can tell we wouldn't mesh by the words that you say. Alright.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to Tony and the Tony Toss Showcase. This is Real Spill with Real Chillz. Hey, chill. Alright, I got some things that I need to spill on y'all today. First of all, what's going on? I already said that. I hope everybody having a good, safe, productive day with everything that's going on in the world. But we're not going to focus on the bad because there's a lot of good stuff going on in the world also. You know, like this, like you taking the time out to listen to this segment and get some gems, you know, allowing me to spill something on you that's going to help you out in life, you know. So it ain't all bad. It's just easy to focus. It seems like it's easier to focus on the bad. It's like when we think about the past, we tend to think about the things that went wrong, but a lot of things went right. Don't forget that. A lot of things went right. Everything didn't go wrong. So you just got to shift your mind from always thinking about the negative to thinking about the positive. Like I said I was, I'm not sure if it was last week or the week before, but I said I wanted to start doing a fun fact every segment. And I also said at one point in time that I wanted to also give an affirmation. So we're going to start off with an affirmation, you know, which you can repeat out loud or to yourself. You can say it to yourself or you can repeat it out loud as you hear it with me, after you hear it with me. All right. I have the power to do and to be whatever I wish to be. That's the affirmation. I have the power to do and to be whatever I wish to be. So, do yourself a favor by saying that, planting that in your subconscious mind, and manifesting. Okay, I also said that I had a fun fact for y'all that I wanted to start doing weekly. And I thought this was interesting. You know what I'm saying? The fun fact is going to be random stuff, Random stuff that's like, oh, I didn't know that. Or it's just fun to know, like, oh, that's interesting. All right. You know the hashtag symbol? The hashtag, like when you online, you hashtag this, hashtag that, whatever the word is, your hashtag. Well, the hashtag symbol is technically called an octathorpe. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, the octo prefix refers to the 8 points on the popular symbol, but the thorpe remains a mystery. One theory claims that it comes from the Old English word for village, based on the idea that the symbol looks like a village surrounded by 8 fields. I never knew that, so I said, hey, let me let the people know this, because they might find it interesting. So that was this week's fun fact, and I already did this week's affirmation. So let's get into the spills with Chillz. All right, I want to let y'all know something, man. I thought this was important to say. Don't let somebody hold shit over your head. Be truthful. Live in your truth. If you're doing something that you don't want anybody to know, you probably ain't got no business doing it anyway. A lot of people think they can hold something over somebody's head because this person probably don't want nobody to know, and the other person knows this about that person. So they use it to, blackmail them. Listen, it's better to just put it out there yourself. Because when people feel like they got that up on you, they use it to their advantage, That's why you got to live in your truth and be transparent and honest. I feel like it's nothing nobody can really say about me because I say it myself. I'm an open person. And then there's so many people that go through what everybody else go through. We all human. We have a lot of the same experiences. That's why when somebody popular comes out about something that they was going through, a lot of other people feel comfortable to start talking about it because the person that was popular said it. And it's like, oh man, I've been going through that too. Like, but I didn't want to say nothing, You got to be brave, man. You got to have courage to just put yourself out there, man. And I'm not saying you have to, but I'm just saying it's like this. You can use this to your advantage because you'll be surprised how many people can relate, man. You'll be surprised how many people can relate. That's why you just don't, it's stupid to let somebody hold something over your head, man. Now, if you done murdered somebody or, did a scam, I'm not talking about that because, that's something that I can't really speak on. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's you. You got to deal with that. Wish I had some advice for you, but I really don't. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you're doing something you don't want nobody to know, you probably ain't got no business doing it anyway. So if you're going to do something and you don't want nobody to know it, then you probably shouldn't do it. And if you do it, don't tell nobody because you don't want nobody to hold nothing over your head. But don't do it anyway. How about that? Tip. All right. Now, I was thinking about something the other day and I jotted it down. I was like, yeah, I gotta speak on this. Cause it's something that I go through in life, And And I'm going to give you an example of what I mean after I say it. Don't let people who ain't qualified to give you advice on something, like, don't let people give you advice on something that you already better at than them. Like, if I'm always, and I'm not shooting nobody down, but if I always make my cell phone bill payment on time, and I got a friend that's just late on every bills and they try to give me advice. I mean, not to say that somebody can't give you good advice because they not good at it. You know, I hate to say and do as I say, not as I do. But, you know, some people just know the right thing to say, but they don't actually do the right thing. Like, it's some stuff that I'm not going to lie. If the person open about it, that's cool. Like, I can be like, okay, everything that I say that I give you advice on, or the stuff that I tell you, I haven't mastered it. I'm working on it. You know? So am I contradicting myself? I don't think so, because I'm working on it. So I'm speaking on it because it's something that I want to get better at. But a lot of stuff I have mastered, and a lot of stuff I'm still, you know, trying, you know. I'm a work in progress at. But if somebody's like not trying and they just sitting back doing nothing, like, they could tell you the right thing. I'm gonna be honest. They could tell you the right thing. But they're in their situation for a reason. You know. Now, if they at one point was on their shit and did it and just fell off, like, okay, then it's coming from a place of experience. But somebody who's never been there, you know, just trying to tell you something and you're already past them in that field or in that particular thing, you know, don't let them talk to you. Because I done had people try to tell me shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, nigga, like, who are you to tell me this? Who are you to tell me about saving money and you never got money? Never got money. So, you know, some people just need to take their own advice. Like, I don't be wanting to say that shit out loud because I don't want to be rude, but it's like, I be thinking in my head, like when somebody really trying to, like, be, like, forceful with this shit, like, man, you need to do that, and you need to do this. Like, nigga, you ain't doing it. Like, come on, man. Like, that's what I be thinking, like. But that's just something that I was just putting out there. You don't have to listen to me, because if you're doing it already, then that's all that matters, you know. But I also want you to know this. Doing nothing always equals nothing. You know, a lot of times we want things in life. We want to be in a certain position in life. We want it, but are you doing anything to get there? If you want it, are you doing anything to get there? Because if you're doing absolutely nothing, that will be the result every time. Every time. Doing nothing will always get you nothing. Doing something will always get you something. It will always equal something. You will always see some type of result. Baby steps still move you forward. Little bit here, little bit there equals a lot over time. So even if you're not doing as much as you could or as much as you should, a little bit still fucking helps. It still helps. So just remember, man, doing nothing is never the answer. Always do something. That applies with working out. You can want to work out and then be like, I'm not going to work out. I'm not going to do my 20. I told myself I was going to do 20 sets of push-ups. I can't do it today. Do 5. Do 5. Like, something is better than nothing. That's basically what I'm saying. You know. I want to also say to the men out there, you gotta learn to be in tune with your feelings and being honest. You ain't gotta be all hard all the time. Honesty, being honest, honesty is the best policy. Being honest with yourself is the best thing you can do. Even if you lie to other people, you gotta keep it real with yourself. You don't lie to yourself, man. That should do something to you. That shit ain't healthy. Because I was watching something. Matter of fact, it was Catfish, the show Catfish with Neve that come on MTV, Neve and Cammy. This show is when I feel like everybody knows what the show is, but I'm explaining just in case somebody been under a rock and don't know. It's a show where they have internet couples who haven't met. It might be, it's when the episodes are when somebody's been talking on the internet for a long time. This person hasn't video chatted. This person hasn't sent a picture. In some scenarios, this person hasn't even spoke on the phone to this person. This person may have only 3 pictures. These people may have only been talking. These people may have been talking for a long time, 8 years or such, 8 years or so. And they haven't seen this person. So that's what the show is about. I watched the show, the dude on there, and the girl basically was playing him like she wasn't interested. She probably was using him for money, to be honest, because she wasn't trying to see him. He came out there with Neve and Cammy. Catfish makes it able for the couples to meet. So they bring them out there to meet. The girl was in the house. The girl didn't come to the door. She got a roommate to come to the door, say she wasn't there. It was a hassle to see the girl. But they've been talking this long, and it's supposed to be this so good a relationship. So if it's so good, why ain't she coming to the door? That's a red flag, because if the person tells their roommate to, tell you that they're not there, then that's a red flag. You gotta be able to understand red flags also. Obviously they are not interested. But the dude kept trying to act like he didn't care, and he was so macho man, hard, Randy Savage, and just lying about how he felt, like it was going to make him look bad. And at the end, when they said, how are you? He was like, man, I got all these girls on deck and all that. I'm good. I don't care. He said, they was like, did you call her? Man, I only called her once. I only texted her once when he get there to see when they finally meet up with the girl and she had to come out. He blew up my phone and he kept calling me. He said I'm a thought because he was hurt. He was doing this because he was hurt, calling her out her name and all that other stuff. And I would be mad too if somebody wastes my time like that. But I would have been, you got to be honest. Like, say I'm hurt. Communicate how you feel, fellas. You got to be able to communicate how you feel. Don't act like, because we're not hard all the time. We're not always this unemotional person. And so when they found out that he did blow up a phone, and they was like, well, you told us you only texted her once, and then he sat down with her, and he was like, I like you. You're a vibe. Still not, I understand trying to play it cool. But, once you be honest and really tell the truth, it's like you lighten up. It feels better. You're getting weight off of yourself. Like, fucking lying has like does something to your spirit where it makes it heavier. I've had times where I've held shit in and I didn't speak about it. But once I talked about it, I swear to God, I felt lighter. Like I lost weight. Like something was lifted off of me, and that's what it does. Being honest lifts something off you. So you, fellas, you don't have to always be tough. Be honest with how you feel about the ladies, And I don't care if a lady say she like a macho, super thugged out nigga all the time. They like a guy with a soft side. They like a guy who could, be soft with his woman. Be honest with his woman. So just be real with yourself and really, show that other side of you. Because not doing that does something to you. All right? And I also want to say, fellas and ladies, learn to be whole by yourself. And when I say learn to be whole by yourself, everybody's looking for this other half. Everybody gotta be in a relationship. You gotta learn self-love and really be happy by yourself. So when you get with somebody, you're whole, they're whole, and y'all just two wholes. You don't want a half and a half to make a whole. You want two wholes to make two holes. Or four holes. But yeah, man, like, it's a lot of people who just like looking like they feel like they won't be happy until they get this other person, and it bothers me, because I'm like, damn, man, like, you can't do that, because you're putting too much expectations on somebody else. Yeah, you want somebody else to fill voids, and it's like, without that person, what you gonna do when you don't have that person? You gonna be miserable all your life? Like, come on, like, you gotta learn self-love. Be okay with being alone. Spend time with yourself. So when you get somebody, they just adding on. Like, whether they're with you or without you, you're okay. That's not cool to just always need somebody else to function. Like, I remember I was talking to this woman. I tend to say girl sometimes. It's a habit. I was talking to this woman. She wanted to, we was cool. We had a nice little friendship. We was, having sex or whatever. Shit like that. And then she said she wanted me to be her boyfriend. And then I told her from the jump, I don't want no girlfriend. I don't want to be in a relationship. Well, then she was, which she has the right to. She was like, well, I need to be in a relationship. I have to be. So we stopped talking, basically. So she had posted something one day where she was like, I need somebody. I just wish I had somebody. I'm like, why you just can't just be cool being alone? Like, why you have to, no, I need somebody. I'm like, that's what she responded, like, I need somebody. And like, people like that are like usually not happy and just like they be miserable because they're not okay being by themselves. Like, you need somebody else to operate. How you gonna operate when you alone and when somebody's not with you? When you're not in a relationship? You got to think about that. I don't want to feel like if I'm not with somebody, I'm constantly looking for somebody else to be with for me to be whole. Like, that's stressful. That's some stressful shit. So I just want you to also remember that. Learn to love yourself. Have self-love. Be whole by yourself. I hope this message touches somebody, because I used to be like that. Like, I used to think, like, I guess because society makes it like that. Like, you got to get married. You got to find your other half. Like, that's pushed on us. I'm not going to lie. That's pushed on us. And you probably see your parents do it. Parents, it might come from, you seeing your parents, your mother do it, possibly your father. Always needing a man or always needing a woman. So, in cases, it may not be it's not really your fault to some degree. But once you learn these things and you still do it, then that's when it really becomes your fault. Once you get the knowledge of something, once you know something, you can't act like you don't know. So if you choose not to listen, then that's going to be on you. Then you're going to keep always finding yourself in the same situation. Like I was saying, like, what was I saying? I was saying, oh, yeah. I used to be like that. And I became happier when I was happy with just me. I accept me being alone first. If I meet somebody else, that's what's up. We connecting, we vibing. That's a plus. Damn, I fucks with you. That's what's up, man. You cool as shit. I like hanging with you. I like being with you. If you're not there, I'm still good. That's how you gotta be. You know? You was born in this world by yourself. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna die by yourself. It's this, they got this misconception out there where people looking for somebody to die with. People do not couples that even get married don't usually die together. So you shouldn't be looking for somebody to die with. You should just be living life, and how you go is when you go. Name a couple that you know. I know one couple personally that died together. They got in a car accident and both of them passed, you know. God rest their soul. My mother's friend daughter. That shit was fucked my head up too. But they was together, they loved each other, and they went out together. They when I say went out, like I'm not talking about a date, I'm talking about like they died together. But yeah, man, like it's just a lot of things we taught that's just not realistic. And once I started learning that, that's when I became, you know, informed, and I started moving accordingly. Like, it's fucked up that, you know, I was like that, but that's what I was taught. And, you know, life became better. Life became easier. I wasn't putting pressure on somebody. And then you scare people away like that because you're moving quick. You're moving quick like, oh, I need somebody. I got to get married. I want to find somebody to spend the rest of my life with. I always tell people you can do what you want, man. I hear people. I know somebody that was saying that, like, I want to get married soon and I just want to settle down with somebody. I don't think you should. This is my personal opinion. I don't think you should be looking for, I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. Look for what you want to look for. But I say this, live life and let what happens happen. Live life, date. I mean, you can date with intent to marry, but date with intent to have fun and meet good people and just let it play out. Let it turn into what it turned into. You know, that's when you start attracting it. You know, you start attracting that when you move like that. You know, that's just how I go. All right, we off for that. We on to the next, man. You know, I've said things on this podcast where I know I said things on this podcast. I said a lot of things on this podcast, on this showcase. So sometimes I don't remember what I said because it's probably like close to 200 segments or episodes or whatever you want to call it. So if I say things over, forgive me. But it's good to. One thing I learned, you got to constantly, like, I got real arrogant. Like, one time I was broken. I healed myself. And then I just started doing what I want because I was like, man, I know how to heal myself. I did it. Started getting cocky. Like, I healed myself. I don't have to do this. I know that. I already know this shit. But if you're not constantly educating yourself and constantly trying to better yourself, then you're moving backwards because you gotta constantly study. You gotta constantly study and hear things over and over again to be reminded. It's like verses. When you watch verses, it's hip hop or R&B from back in the day. These songs was hits. We know they was hits. But once they come on again, you be like, damn, I forgot about that. That was my shit. Then people start restreaming the songs, re-listening to the songs, and the songs resurge. It's like you got to constantly remind yourself of these things so you won't forget. Like once I used to think I know it, I'm good. But that was the wrong way to go about it. I have to constantly, I can only do but so much, but don't feel like you already know it. You don't have to keep continuing to learn. You got to always continue to learn and always go back sometimes and re-go over things and reassure yourself. And I'm glad how that came out, because I thought I was about to fuck up. I'm like, man, I'm all over the place. But I'm pretty sure you got the daggone point. God damn it. So I said that to say this. I got some things I might have said before, but I want to say it again. Always stand on what you believe. But you got to be open-minded that what you believe may be not true. But if you believe it, you did the research, stand on that shit heavy. Speak your truth. I said that earlier. Be honest, speak your truth. However you seen it happen, from your perspective, let it be that. It is what it is. Don't let nobody tell you how to tell your story. Like I always try to improve yourself. Don't let a setback stop you. Move directed by your intelligence. Know that the man or the woman that sticks to something is not the man or the woman that fails. Good thoughts are constructive thoughts. Good thoughts are constructive. Before doing anything, sort out what the finish leads to. Always say that you will continue. Never try to make a decision where you are not in a calm state of mind. Remain forever dissatisfied. And know that the word impossible is not meant for you. A chip. A chip. Guess they forgot I really spit.
Got some.
Doing songs, hooks and verses. Let's go.
Show 'em.
I need inspiration. Used to get my dick sucked in the essence vacant.
Right.
Till they fuck a bitch quick with no explanation.
Right.
I'm just trying to have fun before my aspiration. Took bitches out to eat, that don't mean we dating. That's a fact working. I just did it for the pussy like a cat person. No lie, am I caught the eye of mine. When you put your jeans up, shaking side to side. My guys are ride like Maserati. No phony man. This exclusive content like OnlyFans. Not corny nigga. Just a young respectful horny nigga. Descendant of Jigga. 666 ya. Say lunatic ya. Ludacris ya. Dissect that to Project Peta. DMX ya. Have you ever heard us see murder? Lil Jamara. Corey Holcomb. TK Kirkland. Gave birth and they earthed him. Mama first man. Manifesting. Years in making. Not in seconds. A lot of ancestors. Nature forces. DNA recordings. Paved way for a mighty morphin. I was popping morphin. Child on his own like an orphan. Then I put the shit together like Wheel of Fortune. Or am I just fortunate? More success, oral sex, private jets. I'll invest, I'll is next. My style, ooh-ha. Rich, broke lifestyle, Duval, schoolyard. Just bought a new car, won't walk again. Chillz and Mom Dukes talk again. I meditate, go all within. All I do is win, like DJ Khaled them. Made back poppy, diamonds ASAP Rocky. Smile shiny, so I often smile and grin a mile of men. Can't slow down my groove clown. Get the pussy wet head first showering. I put hours in, rap beat devouring. Lyrics age like fine wine, never getting old. Call these gold bars, or even bars of gold. Hey, chip, go. Hey, chip. Hey, chip, hey, chip, hey, chip.
Your nut is rough as shit.
You run your mouth too much. You
told people everything I told you. I guess I'm wrong too. Now I know how to play it as we move forward. No talker to no tape recorders. 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 No talker to no tape recorders.
M.O.B. To my ditch. That's $1 for every bitch. 10 nines a night, forever snitch. Baby, really digging my vibe, ayy. And you be forcing it, ayy. Lil' mama hella thick, ayy. Sticking in horses get, ayy. No telephone man, no irate lady. I ain't been trusting my niggas too lately. I'm probably the smartest, but know I'm the bravest. I keep me a rub, I ain't having no babies. You niggas the fakest, and I'm the greatest. I keep it cool, bitch. You child just like Viola Davis. Piece of them rental, I got it from Avis. Throwing in the trunk, ain't telling no statements. Yeah. Bitch, I'm a stunner, but I ain't for Vegas. My chop got cartridge just like Sega. New chopper rock, my nigga with the shoulder strap. I cock back, you know you clad. It's RP to arms forward back. Yeah. When it's up, yeah, you know what's up. Yeah.
Hold up, Chillz, some hating ass niggas right here.
You run your mouth too much. You told people everything I told you. I guess I'm wrong too. Now I know how to play it as we move forward. No talker to no tape recorders. 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 I heard you whispering, which I was told was rude. What echoes out your mouth sound like I said to you. So written to you, no longer comfortable, not at all. Can't turn your water faucet off. Mouth run like Niagara Falls. You just brag and talk all night. But if I said it once, I can say it twice. But it was said to you for your advice to see if I was right. Not to hear a running pipe cause confusion in this thing called life. Thought we was alike. I keep my jaws tight like a dog bite. No repetition of the words until I song right. These words shouldn't be spoken twice. Now would I say those for? We don't take shit to the grave no more. Hold it out, chatty patty, motor mouth. Don't lead me down a hopeless route for content to talk about seeming cold. Conversate about your dreams and goals. Where you wanna be when you get old. Don't repeat what you run your mouth too much. You told people everything I told you. I guess I'm wrong too. Now I know how to play it as we move forward. No talker to no tape recorders. 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 No talker to no tape recorders.
J.G.
Hey, what up, though? You're tuned in to Tony's Talk, the flyest podcast on the West Coast, homeboy. California. Hey, what up, Tony? Shit, I'm ready, dog, bang me in.
Yeah, still back to the money, no stopping. About to call my G's, we about to get it poppin'. Spit that real shit to keep your whole head knocking. CBC told me I got that shit to keep it poppin'. Tony on the phone, that's if I'm with it or I'm not. Pull and roll a couple bunches, about to be a nada. Walk up in the party like the hardest in the room. Walk up in the party with a bad bitch or two. Step up in the corner shit, homie, what it do? It's holla at your guale and my G cartoon. Told me beast it will be about to get in two. Pass me a couple shots so we can walk it all through shit. Tony's Talk, homie, from 21 to 22. We lifted and gifted cause we the highest in the room. We about to get into it, baby, bring your friends too. Put the panties to the side, I'm about to get in tune. Hey, so will y'all be trying me? Shit, baby, let me know. Cause your bitch, she be eyeing me. And I'm about to take her home. So will y'all be trying me? Shit, baby, let me know. Cause your bitch, she be eyeing me. And I'm about to take her home.
I done told y'all, this is Tony's Talk. It's your boy Mike, you know, the flyest one you know. Thanks for tuning in. We gon' see you next week. And the week after that, and the week after that.